you want to die?
Already? It's far too early for that. Are we recording? Hey!
Breaking and entering at...
What's your name?
Ev. What's your name?
Bea.
And where are we?
Breaking and entering.
Yeah, okay.
Bea.
Alright, bye.
Okay, bye guys. Peace out. See you next time.
We've been Evan and Bea.
So, what the F were we doing last time?
We fought the Dodongos.
Oh yeah, did we get something for that?
We got a heart piece.
Yeah,
and we got the weird red rock. Like, you know, remember how Saria gave us the green?
Oh yeah.
We got the red one.
Sweet.
So now we are going to go to Lone Range.
Wait, are we done? Because I thought we were going up to like the top of the mountain for something, or is that where we got the thing from?
We were in the volcano. We were fighting the Dodongo.
All the pieces are falling into place.
We're gonna go to Lone Range.
Sweet. Let's freaking go.
Oh, I gotta throw up. Hold on.
Whoa, what's going on? What's going on with your Wait. Hold still for a second. What's going on back there?
What is that?
Is that your guts?
Future me, zoom in that. Zoom in on. What is that?
Oh my god, it's his spleen. Maybe he's got kidney stones and his kidneys alienating out the back of his...
It looks like a mouth. Like
it does kind of... He's got a back mouth. That's what Brendan Lee Mulligan always wanted, was the back mouth.
Subscribe to Breaking and Entering. Follow us on Twitter.
Put almonds in me.
Insert coin for special brown treat. Ah!
Oh my god.
We gotta go find Lon Range.
Well, look out for that. Look out for that sucker. He's gonna get you. What the F were we talking about earlier?
Chess? No, you had a story. Did you have a story?
Talk to me about chess. I did. I said it earlier. So my friend and I, we went to college. Well, a lot of us went to college together, but she and I went to college together.
In a more meaningful way.
Kind of. We didn't have that many classes together, but we were in college at the same time, and we were friends.
Oh.
And we still are to this day. But we were talking maybe yesterday just about how weird college was and how it feels like it was a million years ago, even though we both graduated relatively recently. Mm-hmm. And where the F was I going with that? Oh, like funny college stories, right? And so I was talking with her about like how I was never like a rebellious child, like I never did like bad stuff because I was afraid of like breaking the rules. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for it to become day.
Oh, why?
Because I need to be day for the part that I'm doing.
Oh, okay. We'll fight those guys. Maybe you'll get something from them.
See, it's already day.
Ayo. What happens to the Scullys during the day? Do they still live or do they like disintegrate?
I don't know. Do they become on fire?
I don't know. Yeah, is this Minecraft? Wow, old Minecraft had some pretty busted... Oh, they just go right back into the dirt.
Away.
All right. Well, on that note. So we were having a conversation about how, like, I never broke the rules because I was, like, terrified of everything. And, like, I only very rarely got in trouble for anything ever. And, one of the things I was talking about was... Did I voice him?
What? Keep going, it's fine.
What? But we gotta read it out loud.
Well, I'll be ready the forest kid from the other day.
I don't think that's how I voice
By the way,
all.
Thanks a lot for waking me up. It took some doing, but I finally got Mallow back in a good mood.
What is going on?
And then I had a little nippy nip, if you know what I mean. So what are you up to today? Got some free time on your hands, you say? Well, how about a little game?
Oh no.
These 3 cuckoos I have here are special super cuckoos.
They don't look any different than regular ones.
I'm gonna throw these cuckoos into their gaggle of normal cuckoos. If you can pick them out, these 3 special birds from among the normal cuckoos within the time limit. This is the most winded sentence I've ever said. I'll give you something good. Not just some dishes to clean. If you can't find them, I win. It'll be 10 rupees. You wanna play?
Yes.
Yes.
These are my least favorite games in the Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
All the ones where they're like, we'll pay you this, and then you go do whatever this shit is. And then you do it, and it's like the hardest fucking thing I've ever done in my entire life.
That's one.
How can you even begin to tell them apart?
I don't know. Well, if I could fucking pick them up.
Yeah. They look exactly the same.
I know.
No. There's got to be a secret, right? There's a secret in there somewhere.
No, there's not.
There's no chicken secrets? Well, anyway. So the story I was telling was... Oh, there's another one. Haha. One more to find. One day, I was just getting out of class, and I got a text from...
Fuck!
Didn't make that one, eh? I got a text from my two of my other friends who actually lived on campus, and because we used to get lunch together like every single day when we were at school. So we're on campus. I get a text from them as I'm getting out of class, and they're like, "Come to the dorms now. We're gonna take one of our cars and we're gonna go over to this building." Because when we were there earlier, we saw this really cool, like, bench thing that had, like, a side table attached to it. Mm-hmm. And we're going to steal it. And I was like, okay. Okay. And they're like, listen, it's up on the top floor. It's covered in dust. Nobody's using it. One of the legs is broken off, so nobody sits in it. We're just going to steal it, and we're going to fix it, and then keep it. And I was like...
Let me get this straight. You stole... You stole university property?
No. I didn't steal anything. You didn't let me finish my story.
I'm sorry, continue.
So I didn't steal anything, but so I was like, okay, okay. Because I'm like, these are my best friends. I'm not going to be like, no. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm not Narc Ruffalo. So, yeah, I'll be right there. So I ran over, jogged over, hopped in the car, and I was like, what are we doing? I'm like, you're not stealing a bench. And they were like, yeah, we are. It's like, okay, do we have a plan? And they're like, yeah, we're just gonna carry it. It's up on the top floor of this building. We're just gonna carry it. We're gonna go in the elevator. And we're gonna bring it out here. And I'm like, people are gonna see you. It is the middle of the day. We're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna go to jail and get expelled from school forever, right? No. So they're like, no, you be the getaway driver. I'm like, oh, great. So now we're gonna get in a friggin' cop chase for this stupid bench. It still didn't happen. But so I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. So I'm sitting in the car. We're illegally parked. I'm listening to Hozier, trying to calm down because I'm committing a crime, right? You know, me, personally, I'm committing a crime. Mm-hmm. And they're gone for a long time. Like, I was imagining that if they got the bench and, like, got in, like, all that stuff, it would maybe take them 10 minutes. They were gone for, like, 20 minutes. I'm like, something's gone wrong.
You were, like, the getaway driver?
Yeah. That's what I just said. I was the getaway driver.
Like, baby driver? Like,
I was baby driver. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, something's gone wrong. Surely they've gotten kidnapped. They've gotten in trouble. Like, something's going on. Something's terrible. So I'm, like, starting to panic. Mm-hmm. And you know, like, when you feel like, even just, like, when you're guilty, you feel like everybody around you knows what you did. Yep. So there's, like, people walking past me, like, on their way to class. Because this is, like, our lunch break. So it's, like, 1 o'clock probably. Mm-hmm. So there's tons of people on campus. People are still going to classes and, like, doing whatever. And I'm just like, every single person I see, I'm like, they know, man. They know I'm the getaway driver. They're going to rat me out. I'm like, they got my friends. They got them in holding in the school building. They're going to come for me. Well, then eventually they came down. They said they had to wait for the elevator because someone was in the elevator. But they came down with a bench, and they took the bench. And they took it back to my friend's dorm, and then
you drifted around campus.
We did
while listening to, is it Joe Walsh that does that song? I don't think so.
Which one?
The Baby Driver Getaway
Oh, I have no idea. I haven't seen that movie.
You haven't? What?
I know.
That's a great movie. I know.
I meant to go see it in theaters, and then I never got to.
We are watching that movie. That movie is fantastic.
Okay. But yeah, then we drifted around campus for a little bit. We went and got lunch, and I was so panicked. I'm like, someone's going to see that in the back of your car. And they're like, what? Mm-hmm. They're going to know that we took it? I was like, yes. 100% yes. And to be fair, to their credit, they left it there when they moved out. Yeah. So technically, it never left.
It's still on campus.
It didn't leave campus. But yeah, they fixed it, and they reupholstered it because the thing had, like, burn holes in it for some reason. You know, in our campus where we can definitely
smoke inside.
Definitely smoke inside, yeah, for sure.
I always had a bowl in the middle of geology 150.
Yeah.
I had to take that class 3 times.
Oh my god.
Well, the first time I just didn't care, and I didn't show up to class, and I didn't show up for like the last month of that class, and I just said, fuck it.
Classic.
Second time, I dropped out of all of my classes halfway through. Third time, I got a C.
Listen, I don't think I ever took any of my classes thrice, but I took quite a few classes twice.
Mm-hmm.
I took quite a few.
I took many twice, a couple thrice.
I took some nice.
Dice?
None. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I took some
yeah,
nuns.
like to your credit, you could literally do that anywhere. Have you? I don't know if you've seen it, but there's an episode of Trailer Park Boys, and I remember this one distinctly because we were watching it the night one of my friends went off to basic training, and they literally just walk into an office building, 3 of them in the middle of the day while they're having a meeting. He's like, "Hey guys, sorry to interrupt," and then they start picking stuff up, and he's like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this?" He's like, "Oh, there's a guy coming in here in like 20 minutes. He's gonna get you all new stuff. We need to get this out of here." And he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, go for it."
Well, that was
so if
that
anybody
was their...
asks, you just say, "Hey."
Well, that was going to be their alibi. They were going to say like, "Oh, so and so from like janitorial told us to come get this because it's broken."
Yeah.
And like, which again, to their credit, nobody was using it. It was like propped up against the wall, and they said it had been there for like 3 semesters. So like, no one was using it. They weren't going to fix it. Mm-hmm. So for all intents and purposes, were they stealing or were they cleaning?
Is it intensive or intense and?
Intense and.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
How would you know?
Because I know.
Yeah, but how?
Because I do. I don't know. Because I've heard the phrase before, and intensive purposes doesn't make any sense at all.
I always say intensive.
It's intense and. I'll look it up. Let's look it up. I'm gonna look it up on your phone.
Okay, Miss. Okay, you haven't even been an English master's student for 1 day yet.
I've been enough. I got in, didn't I?
Yeah, that's fair. Miss
Says
Master.
intents and purposes. An intent is a... No, wait, not that. Is it correct to say for all intents and purposes? The correct phrase here is always all intents and purposes, meaning in every practical sense. So, anyway...
I got another heart piece, by the way.
Get shit on. You got another heart piece? Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so for all intents and purposes, like, the university was not using it, and it was garbage to them. Mm-hmm. But... yeah, I just remember then, like, every time I went to my friend's dorm, I just, like, high-key was, like, panicked every time. I'm like, I can't believe you're just, like, keeping this here. Like, this is evidence of your guilt.
Bold of you to assume that the university would not squeeze every dollar they could out of everything that they had on my campus.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm shocked that it was... but it, like... I don't know. I got nothing. Yeah, the university sucks. They have the audacity to ask. They had the audacity to ask me to make a donation while I was still going to school there. I'm like, hey,
you know that job that we're getting for you, or we're preparing you for that you don't have yet? Could you give us money?
You know that money that we saw you apply for financial aid for?
Hey, you know that money you just paid? I just gave you my tuition money, and you spent it already.
Okay, wife, leave.
I don't have a wife yet. I do have a wife. Matt LaFleur.
Not anymore.
Matt LaFleur. He's my wife.
Oh, yeah. Good point. I forgot about that. I forgot you're married to Matt LaFleur. Mm-hmm. Look, why didn't you talk to him more before the end of the season?
For the uninitiated, that is the head coach of the Green Bay Packers.
Everybody knows that.
A very handsome man.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't know. Have you seen a Breaking and Entering fan who also watches the Packers besides you?
Yeah.
And me?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know.
James.
But I feel like there's one out there. James?
Jonesy.
Good old Jonesy, our good pal.
Fisher.
Jimmy Pippins. Our pal.
Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
I want it to be day.
You want it to be day? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? What the f? Why is the day night?
Oh,
cycle
I have a sun song. Screw it.
I have a sun song. Yeah, why is the day-night cycle so fast all of a sudden? When we were waiting for it to be night that other time, it was like...
Well, because we weren't in the right spot.
Oh. I see. So why are we going back to Lon Lon Ranch? Just to get the chicken?
We're gonna go get your favorite character.
For real? For serious?
Well, we're gonna go meet him. Listen. Listen. Except, don't listen...
I heard it.
Don't listen to the radio. Look it.
Oh, is that Epona? She just a baby. Can we talk to that chick or no?
No.
Really?
We don't talk to her. She's weird.
Really? Oh, well, yeah, you weren't kidding. Oh, no, we can talk to her. Oh, it's the fairy boy again. I heard that you found my dad. How did you like the castle? Did you see the princess? Hee hee.
Did you fuck him?
What? Dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Hee hee. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend, fairy boy. She's this horse. Her name is Epona. Isn't she cute? Yeah,
I love her!
I love her! I have the Epona amiibo that has Link riding on her that you can use to get her in Breath of the Wild.
Well, we'll talk to this girl more next time.
Next time already?
Next time already!
Oh my god.
Woohoo!
Peace.
Bye.